There are two kinds of people at a party. One walks in and lights up the room. They're louder, funnier, the center of everything. People orbit around them, and it looks effortless. Then there's the other person. They're there. They're enjoying themselves, but they're tucked into a corner having a real conversation with one person. Or they're near the food. Or they're quietly watching the whole thing like it's a nature documentary. And here's the question nobody really asks. Which one is actually happier? Most people would guess the first one, because our world tends to reward visibility. The loudest voice gets the job. The most confident person gets the date. The one who posts the most gets the followers. But what if some people genuinely don't want that? Not because they're broken. Not because they're shy or scared or secretly sad, but because something in them is wired differently. Something that finds more meaning in quiet than in noise. This video is for those people, and it's also for anyone who has ever misunderstood them. You probably know someone like this. Maybe it's you. They don't fight to speak first in a group. They wait, they listen. When they do talk, they say something that actually means something. But because they didn't shout it, people sometimes miss it. They don't need to be the most popular person in the room. They just need the room to feel okay, safe, calm. They turn down invitations sometimes, not because they hate people, but because they had a long week. And the idea of recharging alone with a book or a walk or just silence sounds like exactly what they need. And here's the part that trips people up. They look fine. They function well. They can hold a conversation, hold a job, hold a friendship. But they don't chase recognition. They don't need applause. And in a world that seems addicted to both, that looks strange. People ask them, "Are you okay?" A lot, or they say, "You're so quiet." Like quietness is a symptom, like peace is a problem. Here's the part nobody talks about. There's a difference between someone who wants attention and can't get it and someone who simply doesn't want it. The first person feels a gap, a hunger. They want to be seen and something is stopping them. That can be painful. The second person doesn't feel that gap at all. They're not suppressing anything. They're not hiding. They just genuinely feel okay without the spotlight, sometimes more than okay. Psychology calls this a difference in what motivates people. Some people are externally motivated. They feel energized by recognition, response, being noticed. Others are more internally motivated. They feel energized by their own thoughts, their own values, their own sense of progress. Neither is wrong. But we live in a world that was mostly built for the first group. What's actually happening behind the scenes is something researchers have been looking at for years. Some people's brains respond more strongly to rewards. Praise, likes, winning, being noticed. Their brain registers a bigger hit from those things. It's not vanity. It's just how their system is tuned. Other people's brains don't get that same spike. The reward from external attention is smaller, but the reward from internal calm is bigger. Silence isn't empty for them. It's full. Their mind is already doing a lot. This connects to something you might have heard of, introversion. And introversion doesn't mean shy. It means that your brain tends to restore itself through quiet rather than through stimulation. Social interaction can still be enjoyable, but it costs something. And peace gives it back. This is where it gets interesting. Research has found that people who are more inward-focused are often better at noticing things others miss. They pick up on small details. They think before they speak. They're often the ones who see a problem coming before anyone else does. They just don't announce it loudly enough to get credit. But here's where things get complicated. A world that rewards loudness tends to misread quietness as weakness, or coldness, or arrogance sometimes. People who prefer peace often get told they need to come out of their shell, that they need to be more assertive, more visible, and some of them start to believe it. They try to perform outward confidence they don't actually need. They push themselves into situations that drain them. Because they've been told that's where success lives. And for a while, they can do it. But it costs them. And over time, the distance between who they are and who they're performing gets exhausting. The real shift happens when they stop seeing their preference for peace as a personality flaw and start seeing it for what it actually is. A different way of being in the world, a valid one. They build deeper relationships than most people. Not more of them, deeper. The kind where someone actually knows them. And they know that person back. They tend to think things through before they act, which means fewer regrets, fewer unnecessary conflicts, less noise in their own life. They're often the ones people turn to when something real is happening, not for a crowd reaction, for a real conversation, because there's something in them that makes people feel heard. And they tend to have a clear inner life. They know what they value, what they enjoy, what drains them, and what doesn't. That kind of self-awareness is genuinely rare. It doesn't come from being on stage. It comes from being quiet enough to actually listen to yourself. If this sounds like you, here's what I want you to hear. Preferring peace over attention is not the same as being afraid of life. It's not the same as giving up. It's not hiding. It's a choice. Maybe not always a conscious one, but a real one. You don't have to want the spotlight to want a good life. You don't have to be loud to matter. You don't have to fill every silence with noise to prove you're present. Some of the most grounded, capable, deeply decent people in the world are the ones sitting quietly at the edge of the room, paying attention, thinking clearly, and genuinely okay with not being the center of everything. That's not a flaw in the system. That's a different design. And different designs build different things. The world needs people who chase the spotlight. It genuinely does. But it also needs people who are still enough to notice what everyone else is running past. If you're someone who prefers the window seat to the stage, the long walk to the loud room, the honest one-on-one to the crowded gathering, you're not missing something. You might just be running on a quieter frequency. And some of the most important signals in life can only be picked up on that frequency. There's something else connected to this, something about why certain people feel most like themselves when they're alone, and what that actually means for how they connect with others. Because here's something most people don't expect to hear. The people who need the most time alone are often the ones who show up most fully when they're with someone else. Not because they've been hiding, but because they've been refilling. They've been processing, getting honest with themselves about how they actually feel before they bring that into a relationship, a friendship, a conversation. Solitude, for these people, isn't loneliness. It's maintenance. It's the quiet work that makes connection possible. There's a difference between being alone because you're disconnected from the world and being alone because you need to reconnect with yourself first. One comes from emptiness. The other comes from self-awareness. And that distinction matters more than most people realize. So if you've ever felt guilty for needing space, for canceling plans to stay in, for choosing a quiet evening over a full room, it might help to know that you weren't pulling away from life. You were preparing for it. That's worth sitting with. And if you want to go a little deeper, there's more here waiting for you whenever you're ready.